It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, carrying on with the Cloudwater beers that have just been released into Tesco. This is the double dry hopped pale, coming in at 5% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. If you want to look at reviews of the box set from Cloudwater into Tesco, the beer with big ideas, or the pale ale, the IPA, or the session IPA, then have a look at our videos of them beers. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this double dry hop pale at 5%. It's £3 a can in Tesco. It's been contract brewed at Brewdog. Without further ado, let's get it into a glass. One finger white head, good levels of carbonation, hazy straw coloured beer aroma. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit. But again, and I said it in the session IPA video, there's a sniff of Brewdog about this. There's an aroma of Brewdog about this, and I'm not sure Cloudwater are going to be 100% happy. Grapefruit, pineapple, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. Now let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, you can tell it's been, I think it's the water. I think it's the water. I think a little bit like, if you watch the session IPA video, this is probably a continuation of what we were talking about earlier, or in the previous video, where Marston's beer tastes like Marston's beer, and that's because of the water. It's the Burtonization, the natural kind of water. I don't think Brewdog can get away from the taste of the water at their Ellen plant, their Ellen factory. We've all, if you've got a big history in beer, or if you've got a certain history in beer, you've been drinking beer for some time, then Marston's beers have a certain Marston's kind of Burtonization, kind of slightly farty aroma and taste about them. Lots of people love it, but at the same time, very much like Marston's, Brewdog have got their own kind of unique Brewdog taste that only Brewdog beers can produce. And this is, just by the aroma alone, I could tell that this was a Brewdog brewed beer that's been made by Cloudwater. And I'm struggling, I'm really struggling to get past that. I cannot get past it. In fact, I cannot get past it. I cannot get past the fact that this is tasting so much like a Brewdog beer. I really enjoyed the box set. The box set of beers from Cloudwater, where all the money went to charity, to the brewers who brewed with Cloudwater. They got all the money. They got all the money. The profits. I think I just used the word charity. My mistake. The profits from the beers went to the small brewers who brewed the beers with Cloudwater, and I enjoyed them. They were great. They were great. They were really good. But this is different beer. This is definitely different beer. This is not the same as that box set that we've reviewed recently. Even though that box set was brewed at Brewdog as well, there's something different about these. I think it's almost like they went in with the box set to get everybody talking about the box set, and then they almost kind of like slid these beers into the side. The Session IPA, the Double Dry Hop Pale, the Pale, and the IPA. It's as if they slid in through the back door, whereas everybody was talking about this box of beer that from Cloudwater that went into Tesco. This is not great beer. This is not great beer. It's really not great beer. Again, this tastes like Hazy Jane. This is another, yet another version of Brewdog's Hazy Jane. This Double Dry Hop Pale. And it's surprising. It's very surprising because the reason why I'm so surprised by this is because Cloudwater were right up there. Well, they won. I think they won Brewery of the World. They were like one of the best breweries in the world. This is like, if you're American watching this, if you're an American person watching this video, this is like Other Half or Trillium. Contract brewing with Brewdog. As far-fetched as that sounds, this is where we are. This is where we're sitting. This is what's happened. And now I'm starting to get the reason why this blew up so much on Twitter. Apparently, I don't go on Twitter too much, but I've spoken to a couple of people. Apparently, this blew up massively on Twitter. This whole subject of Cloudwater brewing with Brewdog to put beers on the shelves of Tesco, because Brewdog have got the volume to brew these beers, and it's just so careless. I think it's so careless. It's either really careless or they just seen the dollar signs. They just seen the dollar signs. That's all I can see. That's all I can see. And it's probably the latter. I don't think the people at Cloudwater are careless people, but maybe they're looking at the dollars in this and the pounds and thinking, you know, let's make money rather than make people happy. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!